tennis like this, but now we are whole lives just work at the mill until you die. Work at the mill and then you die. We're gonna build something this summer. We'll put it back together, race up a giant ladder with love and trust and friends and hammer. We're gonna lay this ladder up against the water tower, climb up to the top and drink and talk. Me and my friends alike, double whiskey, coke, no ice. We'll drink along in trouble time, might drink too much, we'll feel fine. We're gonna build something this summer. Summer grant us all the power, drink on top of water showers, with love and trust, shows all summer. Let this be my annual reminder, we could all be something bigger. Schools I did my detention, but the walls were so gray I couldn't pay attention. I met your savior, now who fears? Couldn't find the hate and I couldn't find the fear. I met your savior, I knelt at his feet, took my $10 and he went down the street. Tried to believe all the things that you said. Friends that aren't dying are already dead. Raise a toast to St. Joe Strummer. Get him up, get him up. I think he might have been a lonely, decent teacher. Getting older makes it harder to remember. We are our only savior. We're gonna build something this summer. Kids with broken hearts and kids with broken bones. Kids with kidney stones giving birth to bloody stereo. The systems are all dripping wet with the gristle and the piss and the swizzle stick. Mary's got a bloody nose from sniffing margarita mix. Licked her lower lip and then she kissed a hallelujah chick. Came out kinda spicy, but she went down like those pickled chips. Thought she was a dancer, but her steps, they made the record skip. Came up kinda crunchy, went down like the chicken strip. Dripping wet with special sauce, she had a confident smile and a nervous cough, and we got a... It's good to see you back in a bar band, baby. I said it's great to see you still in the bars. I said it's good to see you back in a bar band, baby. I said it's great to see you still in the bars. I said it's great to see you still in the bars. Went out with the tall boy cans. Woke up in a cargo van. Went to where the girls gone wild and woke up with a middleman. Went out with like $14, woke up with like 16 grand. Went out with a crust punk chunk, woke up with a straight edge band, and that's not how we planned it. That isn't how we planned it. Now Holly can't speak, she don't feel that sweet. At the places that she sometimes has to go to get some sleep. She said, I'm sorry, people think that I'm pretty. These clever kids are killing me. For one, ain't that clever. Number two, it really sucks when you get stuck here with a him like you. To deal with the dealers, let your boyfriend deal with the dealers. It only gets inconvenient when you want to get high alone. You don't have to know how to get home, let your boyfriend tell the driver the best way to go. It only gets kind of weird when you want to go home alone. You don't have to know the inspiring people, let your boyfriend know the inspiring people. You can hang in the kitchen, or you can talk about the stars in the upcoming sequel. If you get shot of your boyfriend's things, if you get shot of your boyfriend's thing, you don't have to deal with the dealers. Let your boyfriend deal with the dealers. It only gets inconvenient when you want to get high alone. You don't have to go to the right kind of schools. Let your boyfriend come from the right kind of schools. You can wear his old sweatshirt. You can cover yourself like a bruise. If you get shot of your boyfriend's things, and if you get shot of his football friends, if you get shot of the car he drives, if you get shot of the music he likes. They say it's don't have a problem until you start to do it alone. They say it's don't have a problem until you start bringing it home. They say it's don't have a problem until you start sleeping alone. There's always other boys, there's always other boys, and you can make them like you. There's always other boys, and you can make them like you. There's always other boys, and you can make them like you. There's always other boys. You can make him like you. She said I'm sick of all the sucking up. She said I'm terrified of coming down. She wants to meet me back uptown. A Diane Lane kept me sane through the spring. I was flirting with her family. I was trying to see something that seemed kind of interesting. Still trying to figure out if she felt anything. We walked into the church and people got down on the floor, rolled around and banged the chairs all spilled up with the spirit of the Lord. I never felt like that before. I only bowed down to the jet set. They must have quickly haven't met yet. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. She said he looked like Jimmy Connors. He said he tasted like the Calvin Klein. We're gonna have a pretty huge time. We walked onto the court, knelt before the sword, feedback in the speakers, and the sound man plied the board. I never felt like that before. It came to me on television. Richard Gere and Days of Heaven, walking through Sam Shepard's mansion. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. Said I know I got a lot of love to give, but no, you know you can't know where I live. you feel a little bit better. We're gonna all be friends in heaven. All the actors and the athletes, all the people on the TV, to be young and wild and pretty, in the sweet part of the city. We're gonna get something in heaven. 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 All right, what's up? How we doing tonight? We are the Hold Steady. This is night 2 of Massive Nights, number 5. And it's a little different than the first 4. We are here at the Brooklyn Bowl. We do not have an audience in the room. We have an audience out there, and you are part of it. So thanks you so much for being a part of it. Here's the thing. We do have monitors in the bowl here. So we see you. When you come up on your screen, you come up on our screen. So we love that. That makes us feel good. That makes us feel like we're connecting with people, which is the whole point of this thing. So we're one night in, so I kind of have an idea of how this is working. I'm seeing some stuff. Jersey City, baby. Case in point. If you want to put a sign up, that's cool. I love geography. If you want to tell us where you're watching from with a sign, I love that. I love that. We all love that. It's good to know where we're playing to. If you want to show us what you're drinking, I like that too. I want to make sure everyone's having a good time. And it's Friday night, right? Charlotte, North Carolina. No, Charlotte, North Carolina is not mentioned in the Hold Steady song, but who knows? It's also probably the biggest city we've never played. Sorry about that. I had this other thought. As I look out into these rooms that you're in last night, I noticed there were a lot of people that I think were at their first Hold Steady show. A lot in the 10 and under age range. So if that applies to you, maybe, and you get up on the camera, maybe give us number 1 for your first show, for the younger people. And lastly, it's always good to see dogs at the shows, especially the virtual shows anyways. We're not a crust punk band yet. Anyways, speaking of animals, this is about a boy and a girl and a horse. She put $900 on my fifth horse in the 6th race. I think his name was Chip Sawyer. Came in 6 lengths ahead. We spent the whole next week at 9. At first I thought that she hit on some tip that she got from some other boy. We were overjoyed. A girl and she don't have to work. She can tell which horse is gonna finish him first. Nice and nice of painkillers. They make the pain even worse. Came on 6 lengths ahead. Spent the whole next week getting high. I love this girl, but I can't tell when she's having a good time. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you wanna touch me? Supposed to know that you're high if you want to dance. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you want me to touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you want me to dance? She's hot on the heart and she's soft to the touch. She gets migraine headaches when she does it too much. She always does it too much. So San Diego's in the house. I feel bad because I realized I mentioned our canine friends, but not our feline friends. And then I saw one of our feline friends up there. Please, the felines are also welcome. And speaking of cool cats, the Horn Steady is in the house. Peter Hess and Jordan McLean. Bring him to the stage. We've got ever more members of the Hold Steady. We're multiplying. And these guys are going to help us do the next few songs. And this one goes like this. Takeoff, Tecate landing. Sorry about the centerpiece, thanks for understanding. Hard branding, saw salesman Campari commission. Sitting in the kitchen trying to guess where she was living now. Hotel room in Houston, the shades against the sunshine. I've been back in Scranton like it's 1999 and saw rolling through with the entitlement crew. Wasn't all that into it, but there was nothing I could do about it. Now here's the church and here's the steeple. I like the party favors, but I hate the party people. Got distracted by the chorus and the kids all sang along. Go to the road said, I always really like this song. You like this song too. Know that you do. I saw you mouthing on the words and you didn't know I was watching you. All of it's killing, it's coming apart. Your sister's in Seattle and she's sleeping with the sharks. I remember when we used to play in this park. Thanks for listening, thanks for understanding. Now you know how I feel with it abandoned. Never got to say goodbye to you. You're my best of the entitlement crew. Landing, tequila takeoff, Colfax cookout, Pillsbury bake-off. Too many cracks in the bathroom, too many kooks in the kitchen. Probably be easier if I knew where she was living now. Now you probably feel, same way as I feel, like I'm not sure we could pull out such an intricate deal. All of it's killer and it's coming up quick. Your brother's in Boston and he's acting like a dick. I remember back when Roy knew he was sick. Thanks for listening, thanks for understanding. Now you know how I feel with it abandoned. Never got to say goodbye to you. You're my best of the entitlement crew. Testing systems in the dark and people dancing. Thanks for listening, thanks for understanding. Nodding on to the American rose. You're my best of the entitlement crew. listen and thanks for understanding. Here to take off to Cate Landing. Never got to say goodbye to you. You're my best city and settlement crew. Cattle and the creeping things. Said I got to the part about the cattle and the creeping things. Said I'm pretty sure that I heard this one before. So I end up in some revelation. Four guys and horses and violent red visions. Famine and death and pestilence and war. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. You're in the corner with a good-looking drifter. You got 2 cups of coffee. You got 10 packs of sugar. I heard Gideon saw you in Denver. He said that you're contagious. Silly rabbit, tripping is for teenagers. Murders for murders and hard drugs are for bartenders. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. Got the pages in his pocket that he ripped out of the Bible in the bedstand of his motel. He likes to play with the traitors that get chased out from the temple. Guess I heard about the original sin. I heard the dude blame the chick. I heard the chick blame the snake. I heard they were naked when they got busted. I heard things ain't been the same around here since. You're in the corner with a tendency to preach to the choir. Wired for sound and down with whatever. I heard Gideon fucked you in Denver. She got the cross around her neck that she ripped off with some schoolgirl on the subway on a visit to the city. She likes how it works with a 1, 2, 3 open buns. She has to wonder if the world ever recover. She has to wonder if the world ever will recover. Cain and Abel seem to still be causing trouble. Oh, let's cause some trouble here. Let's cause some trouble here. I was seeing trouble for 3 straight days. After I got born again, it felt strange, but it was nice and it was peaceful. It really pleased me to be around so many people. Of course, half of them were visions, half of them were friends from going through the program with me. Later on, we did some sexy things. Caught them in the Woodleys. That's enough about me. Come and tell me how you got down here into Ybor City. Said I got to the part about the Exodus. Up to then, I only knew that it was a movement of child people. But a small town cops are like swarms of flies. And black and oil is like boils in hail. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. It seemed like a simple place to score. It seemed like a simple place to score. It seemed like a simple place to score. Then some little old lady came to the door. Said that Mackenzie Phillips doesn't live here anymore. Johnson. It got heavy when we got to the bathroom. We didn't go back to her place. We went to some place where she kept us. Said another time, everything's right here in Memphis. Now they want to know exactly which bathroom. Two doesn't make any difference. Can't be important. Yeah, sure, tell me the story again. And Twilight, she looks alright. In daylight, she looked desperate. That's alright, I was desperate too. Getting pretty sick of this interview. Subpoena in Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Subpoena in Texas, sequestered in Memphis. She drove a new Mustang. I guess it might be rental. I remember she had satellite radio. I guess she seemed a bit nervous. Do you think I'm that stupid? What the hell, tell my story again. Twilight, she looked alright. In daylight, she looked desperate. That's alright, I was desperate too. Getting pretty sick of this interview. Subpoena, Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Subpoena, Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Subpoena, Texas, sequestered in Memphis. I want my business. 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 This is a new one. With the wine glass on the microwave and the ashtray in the kitchen, and I could tell that it was difficult to bring that sort of subject up. It was tough to bring the subject up. Sleeper City on the power play, in the garden with a day to spare. And if you know the perfect words to say, you can get it almost anywhere. That's a pretty heavy covenant to make someone powerless. He said, I'll ask about that other stuff if you're still prepared to pay for it. I know the perfect place to go. Slide your little phone into the airplane mode. Motel Mariposa, little south of downtown in the frontage road. Hearing stories in the scorched marks, birdies in the birdies, looking bright lights. Call down to the skies and say we're gonna need another night. We're gonna stay a second night. I sell software made for offices. It increases their efficiency. Hospitals and local governments. It's a pretty heavy covenant. In the taxi to the airport, I was hoping for Tucson around town. Staring at the skyline, right back at my phone to find a friend. It seems like everybody's a couple different people in this one life. I'm sorry, but my meeting got delayed. I'm gonna need another night. First I watched him play his instruments, a resonator with a missing string. Then I asked him about the songs he did, how he decides what songs he's gonna sing. Then I asked if I could shake his hand. Then I palmed him almost $40. Then I asked about the other stuff. With the wine glass on the microwave, the ashtray in the kitchenette, and I could tell that it was typical. Sleeper City on the underplay, you can get it almost anywhere. If you know the perfect words to say, that's a pretty heavy covenant to make with someone powerless. Said I'll ask about that other stuff. Met a guy up in the music club, gave him almost $40 to make it safe to bring the subject up. Cause it's tough to bring the subject up. Cause it's tough to bring the subject up. That's a pretty heavy covenant. All right, thanks to the Horn Steady for joining us. They'll be back. That's called Heavy Covenant and stuff. Our upcoming record, which is Open Door Policy, is going to be out in February. We're really excited about it. I'm loving the signs. I'm loving the geography. The guinea pig was cool too. Was that? I think it was a rabbit. Something. It was neither canine nor feline. I liked it. Anyways, want to say huge thanks to the Brooklyn Bowl for having us and making this all possible. Special shout out to Knowledge back here who dressed up with a t-shirt tux, keeping us sounding good up here all weekend and really every weekend. So thank you so much, man. This club has made these 5 massive nights possible and become great friends and incredible partners. So thanks to them. Here we are, not far from where we played our first show, near where a lot of us live. And here we are in the sweet part of the city. Turn us in. At night she mostly liked us. We used to pass around the thermos. Some nights she looked gorgeous. We were living in. Wait till Liberty. We didn't feel a thing. The sweet part of the city. and restaurants. Western made underneath the marquees, Western not up in the matinees. She always claimed that she was from Tennessee. Now it seems to me like distance doesn't equal rate and time no more. It's like gravity doesn't apply. And everything sparkles and it feels like we're on wheels. It was dark, but I guess that's the deal. When St. Teresa came in wearing see-through, it was standard issue. We went out to get some more wine, but it's a long haul to the corner store from the center of the universe. When you can't get the car off the curb, we were living in, we delivered it. We didn't feel a thing. We were in heaven now. The sweet part of the city, the parks with the bars and restaurants. So we shot ourselves out into outer space. It was tough to place the aftertaste. It was stark, but it was spacious. And it's a long way from Cedar Riverside to Cedar Sinai. 3 times St. Paul to Cheyenne. And it's a long way from Sacramento too. We were bored, so we started a band. We'd like to play for you. 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 You cut her loose, I knew that she would leave. For a while I couldn't breathe, couldn't even breathe. Sure she's still with you, but first she was with me. We're tangled web, sweet weave. She said some things I don't believe. Sleeping out of storage space by the airport. The only thing she talks about's TV. The only thing that tethers us together is the thing that most matters at the end of the night. Ashes that ashes and dust in the spotlight. Floating on around like a nurse in the night. Tired of always feeling frustrated. This town was so much fun when there weren't so much police. We didn't have to watch our speed. Well, she's down in Texas, then she went back to Tennessee. We're tangled web, sweet weave. She says some things I don't believe. airport. The only thing she talks about's TV. The only thing that tethers us together are these dreams. Last night a cheaper in my dreams. And the thing that most matters at the end of the night, ashes and ashes and dust in the spotlight, flying all around like a fish in a fight, tired of always feeling frustrated. She's been senseless, she's been sad. It got bad around March or April, then I thought it got better. She's been reckless, she's been honest. She's got a necklace that looks pretty expensive, like to know where she got it. Sure she's still with you, before she was with me. And I've been trying to get in touch with her. Last night a cheater in my dream. They've been at his storage space by the airport. The only thing she talks about's TV. The only thing that tethers us together are these dreams. Last night a cheaper in my dreams. Last night a cheaper in my dreams. Last night a cheaper in my dreams. All right. Waikiki Beach? Did we see that? Italy, I saw. Boston, Portland, Seattle, Denver, Oklahoma City. Everyone's in the house. Thanks for joining us. We aren't going to be taking any requests, but if you're looking somewhere else to, is that a turtle? Wow.
Whoa.
It's two turtles.
It's two turtles.
This always happens in our show. I think they're trying to make a third turtle.
Covering the whole animal kingdom. This song is about bees. She says, always remember never to trust me. She said that the first night that she met me. She said there's gonna come a time when I'm gonna have to go with whoever's gonna get me the highest. I could be much for conversation in regard to the rest of this. I really don't know much for conservation. I kind of dig these awkward silences. Share those Bones Brigade videos. She knew them back and forth. She's up with so many skaters. She had a place to herself. She had a couple $100. He had nothing but the number. The door. He always knows exactly what you came to his house for. I ain't gonna be much for all the summer and hunger stuff. I never really done all that much of it. I had to try so hard not to fall in love. I had to concentrate on kiss. She mouthed the words to one running up that hill. That song got scratched into her soul. But I never heard that song before. You still got the metaphor. You know a couple of people that have switched places before. I like the crowds at these really big shows. People touching people that they don't even know, you know. The clever kids ain't quite at its heaviest. By the time it gets out to suburban Minneapolis, rolling up a nickel and 66. Three skaters and some wood rot shit. Bright time to hide. I got born again. I got lost in all those lights, and it was okay in the end. And when we hit the Twin Cities, I didn't know that much about it. I don't merit telling more. No profane existence. I was keyed up, keys jangled in the stalls. That kind of money in the motels, they mostly sold it in the malls. And the carpet at the Thunderbirds got a little burn for every cowboy that got fenced down. So you remind me of Rod Stewart when he was young. You have passion, and you think that you're sexy, and all the punks think that you're dumb. And the guys behind the workers, they got a little story about the stomach pump. And the guys behind the theaters, they found a body in the garbage dump. She got screwed by soccer players. She got high for the first time. Those camps down by the banks of the Mississippi River, Lord, to be 17 forever. She got screwed by two. She came to on a confession. She got high for the last time. Those camps down by the banks of the Mississippi River, Lord, to be 33 forever. She got screwed up by her visions. It was scary when she sung. She didn't tell one single person. At those camps down on the banks of the Mississippi River, Lord, to be 17 forever. She got strung out on the scene. She got scared when it got druggy. The little whispers felt like bangs in the last hour of the party. Lord, to be 33 forever. To be 33. Drove it like she stole it. She stole it fast and with a multitude of casualties. So they shipped it out from Boulder, packed in coffee grounds and wrapped around in dry sheets. Spent a few years just wandering with Sonoma, high as hell and shivering and smashed. We were hoping for a vision quest, open up 3 buttons, all we saw was desert trash. It's a funny bit of chemistry, how a cool car makes a guy seem that much cooler. It's worth noting that throughout history, kids come around the corners to a multitude of casualties. Spent a few years just circling the city, like a hawk out on the highway looking out for something that just died. But the deacons hope a eulogy, dying you don't have to deal with new aid for a second time. After the party, we got up the grid, just couldn't get with all these clever kids. Now we forge on the frontage roads, we drive the 9 seconds to just feel someone safer. We scrounge around for sustenance. We mostly eat it in the back half of the theater. Spent a few years nodding off in matinees, high as hell and shivering and smashed. We were hoping for an action adventure, something wild that we could feel through all the feminists. After the party, we got off the ground, got in your car, crawling around the lower town. She was at the Citadel. He was getting high as hell. When she came to at the matinee, she was asking her out for someplace else to stay. And he's all crawling around in lower town, and she's all filling out that 530 folk mass. And the night that she got born again, he was getting with her little hood rat prime. With the waiter to the water, to the 110 soldier, started to cry. Your services always find a way to get their bloody cross to your druggy little messed up. Youth services, they always find a way to get their bloody cross into your druggy little messed up teenage life. Last winter we were dealing with unrest in the interior. Careful when they mention local legends. He was down there in the trenches. She was holding down home office. Still in constant correspondence. Blackout Sam has got credentials. He keeps flashing them as laminate. He keeps scratching at his neck. The general made a gesture of contrition. Law of averages says something's gotta give. We were stuck up in survival mode, twisting on the telephone, giving blanket denials to that one persistent kid. Blackout Sam don't have the answer, no way. He keeps waking up in parking ramps. He could never find his keys. Me you won't forget nights that haven't happened yet. Separate the smoke from all the cinder. Put another sticker on the van. The carpet at the party house, tear it up and take it out. Somebody should check on Blackout Sam. When we stood there at the service with her hand up on my shoulder, we could feel like every single thing. Push the pill right through the foil, check the engine, change the oil. Spent the summer wishing it was spring. They sent another man to sing the anthem, but the monitor malfunctioned and they couldn't find the key. Always try to take it so much further. Put another sticker on the glass. Adjusted every offering. Tried to make it interesting. Caught up and consumed with redesign. Take a little comfort, it's just thunder. Put another sticker on the van. Now that it's a haunted house, break the lease and empty out. Somebody should check on Blackout Sam. Somebody should check on Blackout Sam. out of school, but he still went to church. He was a friend of mine, I hope it's in her. Cried when he died, but tonight it felt worse. Stuff that you're taking for your drinking and turn. Local legends with the faraway eyes. I wanna make you feel protected and high. If you're still in the city, out you're still alive. I wanna make you feel protected and high. Local legends with the faraway eyes. I wanna make you feel protected and high. Holly wore a string around her finger. She said this. Let's get over. Besides, it ties her outfit all together. Holly wore a string around her finger. She said there's strings attached to every single lover, but still they can't seem to tether us together. Listen, I'm close to the back half of the theater. You know, I think they really love one another. Holly wore a string around her finger. Well, let's take great white sharks. In the big black cars. When they said killer whales, they meant they wailed on him until they killed him. Up in Penetration Park. I wore across to ward them off. And she said if they think you're a Christian, then they'll want to meet your thong. If they think you're a Catholic, they'll just want to meet your boss. I wore across to ward them off. She said there's camps down by the banks of the river. Yeah, and it's sketchy in the night, but they mostly lay low in the light. Hey, sweet recovery, come on, won't you wade into the water with me? Yeah, there's camps down the banks of the river. Well, they say black and tans. They're in the can and the cans, man. We don't got time to mix it all together. I'm always so damn busy, man. So to take those awkward silences, cause I grew up in denial. I went to school in Massachusetts. I like to party on the problem blocks. And I can't even stand it when the banging stops. The party pit. Sure shaky, but still trying to shake it. Half naked and 3/4 wasted. She was completely alone. I saw him at the riverbank, breaking bread and giving thanks, with crosses made of pipes and planks, lean up against the nitrous tank. Said, shake your head. Hold your breath and I'll jump your head. Then when you wake up again, you'll be high as hell and born again. Well, the strings attached to every single lover. Yeah, the strings attached to every single lover. Stand up breakfast, looking coffee with the prednisone. Someone's little sister had me marching to the metronome. But my horizon's on the mountain with a metronome. Searching for the secrets in the static on the stereo. There's something funny on the money coast, coughing up the offering, and in between his toes, knew a couple kids from when I still went to shows. All the little hornets making swarms around the honeycomb, searching for a purpose or just something we could celebrate. People take advantage of confusion in the marketplace. Hard to have much faith when you can't keep the story straight. In the mouth again, it's just another part of her don't want to take her medicine. She don't miss the people, but she missed all the friends. It's vice versa for me, man, vice versa for me. Detector on, and the girls are kind of flirting with the setting sun. Now we all kind of fumble with a jitterbug, and we all powered up on some new upper truck. And everyone was funny, everyone was pretty, everyone was coming towards the center of the city. The dance floor was crowded, the bathrooms were worse. We kissed in your car and we fucked at your church. Her mouth on her nose and the chaperone said that we were dancing too close. We had some massive night. Every song was right. All the wine was tight. My friends are pretty cool, my friends are acting cool. There weren't any fights, no fights. Usually one or two. Hey, some guys, they get a little bit uptight. Some girls, they got something to prove. We have some massive highs. We have some crushing lows. We have some rusty little crushes. We had those OH's hardcore matinee shows. I was down on my knees and the chaperone said that it was time for me to leave. We had some massive night. Every song was right. All that wine was tight. Your friends are pretty cool. My friends are acting cool and there wasn't any fight. Yes, they wanna do. Some guys, they get a little bit uptight. Some girls, they got something to prove. We have some massive night. 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 We had some massive night. Every song was right. All that wine was tight. My friends are pretty cool. My friends are acting cool. She had a gun in her mouth. She was shooting up at her dreams. The chaperone came out. The chaperone came out and he said, chaperone comes out and the chaperone came out and the chaperone comes out, he's like, your little hood rat friend makes me sick. And after I get sick, I just get sad. Cause the porn's being broke, hurts to be heartbroken. Always being both must be a drag. She's been calling me again. She's been calling me again. Hood rat friend, she's been calling me again. I can't stand all those things that she sticks into her skin. Like sharpened ballpoint pens and steel guitar strings. She says it hurts, but it's worth it. And tiny little checks and etched into her neck. Said Jesus lived and died for all your sins. And she's got blue black ink and it's scratched into her lower back. It says, damn right to rise again. Damn right to rise. Damn right to rise again. And I've been tested in the dark, I've been penetration park, and I've been flying through. Shaking around and searching on a dirty storefront church, and I've plowed. I ain't never been with little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? Your little hood rat friend, she got me high though. Like 17 and stuck up in Osseo. So funny as true love gets troubled by still water. Lost up in the Mississippi River. Her coloring is pointed at the people. Says St. Teresa came to me in dreams. Said I ain't gonna do anything sexual with you. Kinda saving myself for the scene. I've been trusted in the dark with the penetration park and I've been busted. Shaking on and searching in a dirty storefront church and I've been plowed. I ain't never been your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? How we doing out there? You know, it's been a year, huh? It's been quite a year. The last time we played live, before last night, and the last time we played live in front of an actual audience was in March. It was the first weekend of March. We did the Weekender in London, which is an annual thing as well. We had 3 great shows, but by the time we got to the airport to Heathrow, I knew we were flying back into something serious. I don't know that I knew exactly how serious or how long it would go on, but we knew it was upon us. On the plane ride back, I got a text. It told me my friend Brian Dilworth had passed away. Brian's a friend of this band. He started bringing us to Philly early. He became one of my closest friends. And a really, really good friend. The kind of friend that says, oh, you're in Philly? No, I'm not there. Here's where my keys are hidden. Take my house. Have your friends over. Do whatever. He's generous, kind, so much fun, and he loved rock and roll. It's a huge loss, and I've been thinking about him all day, yesterday and today, because the last time I saw him in person was last year at Massive Nights. So I was thinking about all the people out there that have lost people this year. Probably a lot of you watching. So I was thinking, you know, these signs we're making, maybe for the rest of the show, if you have a sign, if you want to have a pen and paper, we turn it around a little bit, and if you got a positive message to share, write that. It might just be stay positive, it might be a heart, but I'd like to see that. We started this band years ago, and one of the first things that we always said was we wanted to be in a band that people could feel a part of. Massive Nights have always made me feel like that. Every year it gets bigger and better and more fun and more friendly. But this one is special in its own way, because it shows how many people are out there all over that are still with us, even if they can't be in person. So I want to put this out to Brian Dilworth, wherever he is. Love you, Brian. I want to put this out to all you guys who joined us tonight. Wherever you are. So wherever you are, I think you know what I mean when I say this. And she said, city center used to be the center of our scene. The city center's over, no one really goes there. And then we used to drink beneath some railroad bridge. Tonight's the bus wouldn't even stop. There was just too many kids waiting for my ride, and I got punctured behind, I got punctured. Stuff in the cuffs, found in my socks, and I got probed. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friends? Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Take Glendale to the horizon. Take Nicollet out to the ocean. Take Pan Ave to the 494. Or maybe right in front of the fabric store. Directly in the eye, look over at that theater. I'm a little little bit surprised you didn't tell me there'd be three of you. Hey, Bloomington, what'd you let them do to you? Now I think they're almost through with you. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. To Glendale, back to the south side. To nickel it up to the Vietnamese. Take Pan Ave up to the north side. Naughty, naughty north side. Took Lowry east to the quarry. Maybe right in front of the rainbow boots, I got a brown paper bag and black buckle shoes. And if anything seems weird, then just cruise. City line, two-sided table looks way too sticky. Got a bad case of noisemaker blues. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll stay. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll say. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll say. Southtown girls won't blow you away, but you know that they'll say. Don't tell my sister about your most recent vision. Don't tell my family they're all wicked strict Christian. Don't tell the hangers-on. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell them we went down to Ybor City again. Don't tell the dancers, they'll just get distracted. Don't tell the DJs, they already suspect us. Don't mention the bloodshed, don't mention the skins. Don't tell them Ybor City almost killed us again. We are the theater, they are the people, dressed up to be seated, looking upwards and dreaming. We're hosting the screening. We're the dust in the spotlight. kind of floating. Don't drop little hints, I don't want them to guess. Don't mention Tampa, they'll just know all the rest. Don't mention bloodshed, don't tell them it hurts. Don't say we saw angels, they'll take us straight to the church. The queue up for tickets to see the performance. They'll push to get closer, looking upwards with wonder. We are the actors, cameras rolling. I'll be Bendazora, you'll be Gina Rollins. Sometimes actresses get slapped. Sometimes actresses get slapped. Sometimes fake fights turn out bad. Sometimes actresses get slapped. Some nights making it look real might end up with someone hurt. Some nights it's just entertainment. And some other nights we come in for the bleeding. Sit in stadium seating. We're holding our hands out for the body and blood now. We're the director. Our hands will hold steady. John Cassavetes, let me know when you're ready. And then we make our own movies. And then we make our own movies. We are the Hold Steady. Stay positive.
the people here tonight.
So thanks for coming to Master Nights 5. Well, we couldn't be together in person. I've been incredibly moved. I think the band is as well. By this is how this has all gone down. And the connection we're able to feel in this year that's admittedly been tough, but because of this is ending on a beautiful note for us. And I think it speaks to what music can do to speak to us, to make us feel better, to make us feel connected. And that's what this song's about. And it feels kind of important, poignant to say it's called We Can Get Together. She played happiness and happening. She played happiness a truck. She said heavenly was cool. I think they were from Oxford. I only had one single. It was a song about a pure and simple love. There's a girl on Heaven Hill. I come up to the cabin still. She said Husker Du got huge, but they started in St. Paul. Do you remember? Makes no sense at all. And happiness the whole of our heart. And paradise is by the dashboard light. Utopia's a band. They sang love is the answer, and I think they're probably right. Let us shine down on us all. Let it warm us from within. He wasn't just the drummer, he was someone's little brother. I still spin that single. It don't sound that simple. Let it shine down on us all. Let it warm us from within. It wasn't just the drummer, it was the singer's little brother. I still spin that single. It don't sound that simple anymore. Whenever we can get together, sit down on your floor, listen to your records. Happiness whenever we can get together, lock your bedroom door, listen to your records, happiness whenever we can get together. Sit down on your floor, listen to your records, happiness whenever we can get together. Lock your bedroom door, listen to your records. When I think the South Paradise was right, boys and girls in America have such a sad time together, sucking on each other at the demonstration, making sure the record straight, rushing one another with colossal expectation, depending on discipline and sleeping late. It's the really cool kisser, listen all that shit to the Christian. She was a damn good dancer, she wasn't all that great of a girlfriend. And he liked the warm feeling, but he signed her all the dehydration. Most times so crystal clear, sounded like he's stuck between stations. On the radio. Devil and Sean Berryman, they took on a walk together. They ended up on Washington, all talking to the river. Started surrounding myself with doctors and deep thinkers. Big heads and soft bodies, made for lousy lovers. It was a night that was the night that Sean Berryman could fly. Bloody Jim, so he died. They took a pretty good rewards. Words won't save your life when they drink until they die. And he was drunk and exhausted, critically acclaimed their expected. He loved the golden gophers, but he hated all the drawn-out ones. He likes the warm feeling, but he's not all the dehydration. Those guys are crystal clear, genetics like he's stuck between stations. Get any twists, any kisses. They sound like clicks and hisses, but we all come down and drown in the Mississippi River. Well, we drink and we dry up, and now we crumble into dust. Corrode and now we're covered up in rust. We drink and we dry up but now we crumble in the dust. We get wet and we corroded, now we're covered up in rust. She was a really cool kisser, wasn't on a strict position. She was a damn good dancer, she wasn't all that great of a girlfriend. Ain't like the one feeling very sad of the dehydration. Mustache and crystal clear, tonight it's like he's stuck between stations. Now these Sweat City kisses, they sound like question hisses. We all come down and drown. All right, let's get Horn Steady back up on stage. Peter Hess, Jordan McLean. Thanks for coming out, guys. We got a couple more. This song is called Esther. In the middle of the mission, I met Esther in the kitchen. She was drinking something blue, it looked like Windex. Shopping like a feral thing, she could shake but couldn't really sing. Helped me with the part when I lost interest. She said her name was Esther. I said, baby, that sounds biblical. Ain't she the one that came up after Vashti? Yeah, and then some other stuff. At some point there I fell in love. Once she heard a song she liked, she lost me. This party ended suddenly it's over. That left me and Esther all alone and getting older. All alone and getting older and smoking on the street. Now everything is Esther. It's been that way all week. Times that we were powerless, those times I remember best. When it first came on, it felt just like a blanket. The times we had a little bit, we pretty much just wasted it. Traded all our tickets for drinks and little trinkets. Seemed like in this city was the opposite of freedom. We were always so damn broke, it was this whole dependent fallacy. They started shooting, sort of saw into the future. Esther always haunts it how it used to be. The songs all ran together and the kids ran out of liquor. That left me and Esther sort of staring at each other. Staring at each other, sort of feeling kind of sweet. Now everything is Esther and it's been that way all week. The endings are so heavy and it feels like no one's watching. When we're this deep in the valley, when we're this deep in the valley, you can see so many stars. Esther told her story, we were sitting in her car. She said our folks were never close. They had me 'cause they had to. And no one called me Esther. That came up a little later. It was after some detectives came around here asking questions. I went out to Colorado. I was mostly in the motels. Started living kind of reckless. Started calling myself Esther. I just felt like someone different. Someone different, and I never could forgive all those movies in my head for the lives I want to live. The lives we want to live are all free of pain and fear. No, Esther's getting cigarettes and me, I'm buying beer. Felt like someone different, felt like someone else. She almost owned Denver, she did it to herself. She did it to herself, that's only her to blame. Of course I call her Esther, I don't know her other name. She's never going home, her folks are never close. We mostly watch TV, crack the windows when we smoke. Her aura is amazing, but her room is kind of bleak. I met Esther at a party, been together for a week. We got a record coming out in February. The record's called Open Door Policy. We just put out this song this week. It's called Family Farm. It goes like this. nightmare. You know, they took away my headphones, and sure they let you keep your handset, but the courtyard is a dead zone, and the nurse that they assigned me had eruption as his ringtone, blasting out through built-in speakers like his bug spray, burning like a hole and halfway gone. If you're still in Pennsylvania, I'd advise you not to leave. Take some nickels from the fountain, make your friends and fall asleep. Let your sins be of omission. I wish you wouldn't engage with all these creeps, 'cause they're never gonna love you that one specific way that you want them all to love you. Trade your medication, obsessive and controlling and coming up on total suffocation. She came into the cantina singing "This Must Be the Place." Said faithful as its limits, I just want to see his face. Before she took her shot, she said a little grace. Said, Lord, grant me the power to stop these hands from shaking. I've been rattled plenty of fountains since a week or so before. Rattled by the accident, my shoulders were still sore. I almost rolled my eyes when they asked me how to score, but sometimes it feels sweet to be the teacher. But she was combing through the carpet, I could not resist her charm. She brought me to a fortress they called the family farm. Out along the towers there were guards with heavy arm. This was tension with the neighbors. Tripping on the airstrip, drinking on the runway, laughing on the jets as we watched them fly away. She says you get what you get when you push too far ahead. Push you out of places for these reasons. Shaking your head with resignation, that's wisdom. Leaning on the lamppost and strangling the keys to the kingdom. Listing the lobby in a hotel on the highway. Not sure you even want to be rescued. Then they're never gonna love you that one specific way that you want them all to love you. The way you want them to love you. It's come to that part of the show. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this, wherever in the world you are right now. It means so much to us. I'm not sure I've said it, but I hope it goes without saying. But I can't wait till we can do this all again, in person. But that said, you have made this an amazing, amazing evening, full of love, full of connection. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you to the Brooklyn Bowl for having us. And you know what? It's come to the part of the show where we do this thing, right? It's pretty late if you're in England or Italy or Norway or Sweden, but I still ask that wherever you are, you yell this with us at the top of your lungs. And you ask forgiveness for your neighbors later on. We're gonna do this together, because you know what we're gonna say. So here it is, coming up right now. There is so much joy in what we do up here. I want to thank you all for being here tonight to share that joy with us. Your planet Earth, we're the Hold Steady, and we fucking love you. About Charlemagne, just be polite and say something vague, like another lover lost to the restaurant rates. And if they ask why we left in the first place, say we're young, we're so in love, guess we just needed space. We heard about this place, it's called the United States. And we found out Virginia, it really is for the lovers. And Philly's full of friendly friends that'll love you like a brother. Pensacola parties hard with poppers, pills, and Pepsi. Ybor City is straight speedy, but they throw such killer parties. The killer parties almost killed me. Parties almost. Says we partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied, and I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in Ybor City, and as she says we partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied, and I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in Ybor City. says we partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied. I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in New York City. That's Franz. That's Steve. That's Galen, Bobby, Tad, Peter, Jordan. I'm Craig. Us guys, all you guys, Knowledge, Josh, Johnny, Rob, Brass, Cat. You guys, all you guys out there, all of you, and all of us, we are all. We are all. We are all. We are all. The hold steady.